So this is our XT tire, and this is the 35, 10, 15. It's the biggest tire that we make for a UTV. And this is the road compound. We have two different compounds. As you can see, that it's kind of hard to squeeze these together. This is going to last you a lot longer if you're just doing trail riding, riding on asphalt to get to the trails. If you're trailering and you're only going to be on trails, then I would recommend our trail compound. And it's much softer. You grip and grab those rocks really well. That's what the majority of our drivers that we sponsor use, the XT trail compound. But we also have our AMP tire. And this is a 6-ply tire. The XT is an 8-ply. It's got really tough sidewalls. And in fact, one of our drivers took first place in the Bounty Series last race in Hot Springs with this tire. So those are the two main tires that all racers use. And you can get any of these tires and the wheels that they're mounted on through Rock Life as well.
So what's up?
We're here.
Hopefully it works, because we got a big pile of wires everywhere right now.
I think it's going to.
We'll make Crystal check, make sure she can hear us.
Is she even here today?
I think so.
Okay, I haven't seen much of her.
We did not get the full production setup done, so probably got a little echo. We'll have to work through it. So where we're going this weekend?
Rush
Off-Road. Should we tell them where we're racing?
Yeah, might as well.
Tell them.
Back in the old spot, and what I guess we call the bowl, right?
Yep.
I'll do some stuff. EB and his team, and y'all have talked all week. Got some new obstacles to put in.
You know, EB and those guys, they've done a killer job. They've already got all the weeds cleared out and growth cut down, and
Getting ready for the fence and all that kind of stuff.
They've done a really good job. I think they've got most of it already done. We're gonna do some new surprises on it though, so it won't be just like it was before. Crystal, you'll have to let us know if we're missing any comments. I guess I could pull it up where I can watch comments.
Yeah.
While you tell them what we're doing.
We're gonna start off with UTV Bounty. We've got 5 in that class.
Are you ready to draw them already?
You get them started.
We got audio? Have you checked it? Oh. It says we do, so we'll see.
Nobody said anything yet.
Let me go look. Let's make sure.
Before we get all raring to go here.
Oh yeah, we got audio. Jared says we hear you.
Can't wait to see him this weekend. Missed him last race.
Jared will be back.
He had a nice fill in. She was Kiki was. I saw her nickname. She was very good to work with. I think we got a lot of good content.
Yep. Definitely got a lot of good content. And we got some drivers that just could not miss trees at Hot Springs.
Yeah.
You guys were attracted to the trees.
Shouldn't be a lot of trees. Maybe at the very top.
Yeah.
Maybe it should be going slow enough by then to swing around them.
I got some ideas in mind, and EB liked my ideas, so I think we're gonna do some pretty cool stuff.
I'm excited.
We do have something a little different after Rush. We don't have any space. We are back to back, and that's totally my fault. EB had originally asked for April 19th, and after I put all the dates together, it hit me that it was on Easter, and EB don't like to run on Easter. So just in case, I texted him again. I said, hey, you know that's Easter. Make sure you're okay with that. He's like, can we move to the 26th? And I looked at the schedule thinking May, it was gonna be 2 weeks, and totally messed it up. So we are back to back. I apologize, but it is what it is. And I can't move that date back because that's Mother's Day, and we all know we can't do that. So let's, let me pull up my list here. We're doing Bounty first, you said?
Yes, sir.
All right. Austin Tidwell, what numbers you gonna get?
I don't know, I'm gonna go with the white one.
Number 3. Crystal's gonna take all the numbers down for us. Number 3. All right. Casey Howell.
Love seeing that guy.
Number 5. Derek Schaefer.
Number 1.
Number 1.
Alrighty.
And Nathaniel Bell.
Mr. Bell. Number 4.
Number 4. And Scott Gary.
Number 2.
Number 2. All right. What's our next class?
We're gonna do youth, team, amateur.
Amateur. How many is it?
5 and that 5 and
5
that
of them
class,
too? Okay. So same ones. Flip them over, mix them up. I think somebody just sent the video in the group. Yep, we did. Okay. Thank you for sending that. I was just fixing to do that. All right. Amateur, Brantley Havens.
I'm gonna reach over here, pick this one. Number 5.
Number 5. You got that? Jace Northington.
Number 2.
Number 2. Caden Schaefer.
Oh, he's number 1 coming out the gate.
Maddie Darnell.
Maddie, 4.
And Sadie Ellison.
She's number 3.
What's our next class?
UTV youth, there's 10.
UTV
Youth.
Youth.
There we go.
I bet they can hear these clicking around really good, can't they?
Oh yeah. There's spiders in there probably. Y'all got me
We
nervous.
should have used CJ's box that he uses for his waffles all the time.
I've got one right there.
I know that's what I'm talking about. He does those waffles with
I
the
don't
2
like
plugs.
cooking. Okay.
I think.
No, I'm using this camera for this.
I was
Remember we-
trying to show the camera too. I was trying to show
Oh.
the numbers.
Oh, you just telling them too high or something?
Gotcha. So, look, get it
You
where
can
I-
look.
where I-
You can just point it right there.
Right there, right there? Alright, I'm on it now.
We're not even using that camera.
Oh,
We
okay.
just set it up for practice.
Oh, y'all made me feel like I had 2 or 3 in there.
We got 3 cameras in there. We just wasn't smart enough to make it all work
I understand that.
real fast. I haven't used that mobile setup since back to the Mid-America days.
Yeah.
So it my memory's a little bit joggy.
We can get that one.
Speaking of Rush, what's some of your favorite memories from Rush?
Timmy climbing underrated.
That was pretty wild. You know, we've been going
And
to Rush
then,
for a long time.
Those
Was
other-
that the same weekend that Jordan?
No, that was another weekend, and there was a father-son showed up, hit it like a 1,000 razor stock cage, and me and Brandon Davis looked at ourselves like, what in the world?
Speaking of Brandon Davis, I seen a replay of him coming off the hill to the left of that.
Yeah.
You know, the video does not do that justice
It's
at all.
crazy, yeah.
Like that was what, a 40, 50, 60 foot drop, and that buggy just took it.
It took it, and it routed him, because like I was
It
standing on
did.
the ledge when he pulled to it, and you could tell that it routed him pretty good, man.
But I was impressed that it took it. I don't even, if I remember right, it didn't even cause any damage.
No, not. I mean, something minor, maybe some, bumps, something, but
What class we doing next?
UTV youth.
UTV Youth. You told me that already.
One of my scariest moments there was
It was-
Taylor. When Taylor
Yeah.
hit run over.
Yeah. I do remember that.
Run Key's son come back off that hill.
Yep. All right, let me pull up UTV Youth. All right, Aubrey Sevi.
Okay, let's go. Number 2.
You point it this way
Yeah,
too.
Gotcha.
See, you got your little hand right there.
Gotcha.
You got that? Blake Heckley.
Ooh, favorite. Ooh, number 10.
You know, all these kids are pretty cool to watch, and
For
their
sure.
their attitudes and personalities are funny.
I'm getting to know some of them now.
Callie Ray Alexander.
Hey, number
Number
5.
Look at you. You getting that hand modeling going on.
I'm getting it.
Clara Hoback.
Just hold back. I'll enjoy seeing them too.
Number 3. Collier Hoback.
Wonder. I think the little brother got the sister last time and wasn't very happy about number 1.
Number 1. We'll talk about where everybody's standing in each class here in just a minute. We'll keep y'all in here as long as you want to. That was Collier, right? Number 1. Dallas Heckler.
Ooh.
Lots of attitude.
Number 6.
Number 6. Elliot Carter.
Yeah, he's a good one too. Number 7.
Nathan Ellison.
Yeah. Number 8.
Number 8. Ramsey Trainer.
I did a good interview with Ramsey. He's rowdy. Number 4.
Number 4.
Him and his family are good folks. I enjoy interviewing him.
Sadie Alexander.
Number 9.
Yeah, now that I'm not stuck in the trailer the entire time, you know, I get to see a little bit more. You know, back when I was stuck in the trailer all the time, I knew the names.
Yeah.
But the irony was I wasn't out there in the pits. I wasn't out there involved with it. So it took me a long time to even get to figure out who was who.
Yeah.
And at least now that I'm, you know, not stuck in the trailer, I do see more people.
Some of these new bouncer guys are new to me, UTV too. So it's
We got a lot of new guys.
It is. A lot of new faces.
And there's a lot of new guys that are. There's a lot of chatter on the internet, you know, of more new guys coming. So one of the classes I hope does well is the limited bouncer class. You know, I would like to see it do well. I mean, we've had as many as 5, so we'll give it a year or 2 and see how it goes.
See how it goes. People need to step out there. You know, everybody's wanting to say, I don't want to have to run against the who's who and this and that. Then here's your chance. And everybody's kind of like on a little bit of a smaller playing field. You know what I mean? Don't have all. You can't have all the bells and whistles and toys. So.
Yeah. And it fits the, you know, just the old school rigs.
That's right.
What class we doing next?
UTV Cup, they're 16.
Okay, we're at 10.
Click. Is anybody afraid of spiders? There's a couple of spiders under here too if you really look close.
Yeah, I'm very scared. I'm scared. Crystal was watering them earlier, and
You wanna hold one?
I'm good.
You sure?
Mhm.
I mean, it's just right there, both of them.
If I can get enough views on there,
The blue one's right here.
if I can get enough viewers on there,
They're making out.
I think if we put that spider on top of your head, it'll probably get you some views,
yeah, I'm sure it would.
like Gary did.
Ooh, Crystal touched it the other day. Held it, didn't he?
All right. You said cup class.
UTV Cup.
All right, we're gonna start with Braden Upchurch.
Number 15.
15.
Starting back at the back.
Casey Howell.
Number 10.
Number 10. Clay Kaysen.
Y'all seen his picture on there? I'd
Number
like
8.
to see him. Number 8.
Did y'all make sure y'all save those pictures? We might need those later.
Which I've got. His brother sent me one. I don't know
Oh,
if anybody
no,
else
they
has
put
got.
some in the group.
No, I've got one that I don't know anybody else has got.
Oh, okay, we might.
Hey, I'll show you in a minute.
Oh, I think Dylan was involved in that shenanigan too.
I won't throw no names.
I don't
I'll
even
tell
know
you
what was going
I
on.
got.
But the pictures I got, something was going on.
Yeah.
Let's see, that was Clay. Let's go to Cooper Bentley.
Coop, chocolate milk, 11.
Chocolate milk. He won't ever live that down, will he?
No.
David Darnell.
16.
Dylan Dowler. There's the other one.
6.
Dustin Medley.
Medley. 9.
9. Ethan Hunt.
13. So that's he can get some choices.
Jesse Phillips.
Got all the crew right there. Number 4.
Jesse Riley.
Oh yeah. 5.
Landon Kahn.
Number 1.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
Oh yeah.
Matt Myrick.
Busted. Number 12.
You know what? Matt tears up more trailers than anybody I've ever seen. Like,
Did it open up?
yeah, the other day he broke the open trailer, just broke it in half, broke frame in half. I thought I was the one that tore up more stuff than anybody, but Matt's got me beat. Scott Gary.
14.
Thomas Lower.
Oh, Thomas, I ain't seen him yet this year. Number 7.
Travis Cooper.
Cool. Him either. Number 3.
And Trey Williams.
Trey. Number 2.
2. What's next? UTV stock?
18.
UTV stock? 18? Okay.
Here we are. 17, 18.
We'll try to do this without making too much noise like that. How would you stir them up? I can go ahead and tell Dustin Carter and Justin Hoback, it's rock, paper, scissors for you two.
That's a good old.
We're gonna see who's better at rock, paper, scissors.
Best of 3 or just one and it's done?
I don't know, what do you think?
I'm gonna at least give you best of 3. They probably, you know what I mean? 1, you might
We'll
get
do
nervous.
best of 3.
Yeah, they might get nervous.
Should we
on
give
the
them points for that?
Who we starting off with?
All right, UTV stock class, Alex Klein,
Klein, number 3.
Bert Sivvy,
Number 5.
your man Brandon Davis.
Cheryl's husband. 10.
You know,
10, that's what Cheryl is, a 10.
they said they're going on the Colorado trip with us.
Man, yeah.
Brandon Jackson,
Mr. Jackson, number 7.
Cody Kaysen. We need like a, conference or a conference monitor up there that way we can look at those to read these names instead of
Number
looking
4.
down. That was
I appreciate that picture.
that was
too.
Brandon Jackson.
No, number 4 was Clayson. Cody Clayson, right?
Oh, Cody Kaysen.
Clayson, yeah.
All right. Cohen Ellison,
14.
14. Coy Chapel.
My man. 8.
You know, I noticed he went to Can-Am this year. Is he doing better or worse? What's your thoughts?
I think he's doing better. He's staying pretty. You know what I mean? He got hung up that one time at Windrock.
I feel like it's a big learning curve between going from one to the other.
I think the other one, that's the other ones that he's been driving was, like full-on tube chassis, and I know they do a lot of hill killing and stuff, just going to play. So I'm gonna say, he's got tons of seat time now.
Yeah, I would say it has been a big difference between Windrock and now for sure. Dan Carter,
Dan, number 11.
Daniel Heckley, another Can-Am guy.
Heckley, 15. Hey, listen. Speaking of him and Brandon now. I really am. I want this daggum mustache and the mohawk before we get there. That's what I'm requesting.
Which one gets which?
Heckley. He's lost at Windrock and he hadn't done it since he's been 2 races. It ought to be growed out by now. And let's get it done. I think is the Kings coming this time?
I don't know. I don't have them on my list. That means
Well, I know.
if they are, they'll probably message me here in a little bit and be like, "Hey, add me."
Well, no, I got some clippers. I got some at the store. I'll bring a brand new set. Somebody getting on.
I was expecting Madison to give me a haircut at Hot Springs.
I know that's what she was bragging the other day about. How busy she's been.
like,
This
yeah,
she
get
don't
a
want to
handle
miss
on
work. And I was like, hey man, we can get you signed up. Mine needs cutting too.
All right, last one was Daniel. Dean Roberts.
Number 2.
Dylan Dowler.
Oh yeah, 17.
Don Curtis. Don Curtis already signed up for Oklahoma too.
Oh yeah. Number 6.
Ethan Cobb.
Mr. Cobb. Number 9.
Mr. Jay Storch. You think Cody's gonna have it back together?
Oh man, yeah. 13. Say, look, your luck is changing, Jay. We're just gonna let you choose where you want to go.
Jordan Cornett.
12.
Justin Hoback.
Hold back. 18.
Robert Trainer.
Number 1.
And Zach Carter.
Carter. 16.
All right, how many we got for the bouncer class?
22.
We got, I think right at just under 80 registrations for Rush, so we got a lot of racing to do.
EB and them said a lot of people have been buying tickets, so we've, lots of people are coming already. Don't forget to get online or get prepared to buy your tickets. Don't be stuck in line. I can remember staying and being in line, having to go put on the race, and staying at the hotel there and getting up and have to be waiting in line almost an hour.
I know they're working on a new entrance
Yes,
and doing all, is all that happening yet? Or?
No, it's not yet. It's getting there though. They're working on it. Cabins and big, huge open parking.
Rush has been needing that for a long time.
Yeah. Well.
All right. You know, before we start pulling these names, let's just start on our where we stand list, so we can talk about that.
Okay.
Who do you think's in the lead for the bouncers right now?
Should be Coop.
It is Coop. Coop is in the lead with 289 points. And you know, I know coming from him, he doesn't like to be in the lead. He likes to be around second or third. You know, last year he got in the lead and just made a dumb mistake and flopped it over. But I will say at Hot Springs, even when he's seen people making moves that could have progressed him, he stuck to his plan. He stuck to what he wanted to do, and you know he did really good. He you know, Daniel doing phenomenal on one hill, and Brandon getting the fastest time on the other hill is what was able to knock Cooper off the top spot, you know, which helped Wade. But you know, Daniel and Brandon, they both come in there and put down some heat runs, but one and the other. They didn't put down two. But Cooper ran his race and stuck to his guns, and it kept him up there. Wade Gooch sitting in second with 260 points. Brandon Davis, 259 points. So he's only 1 point behind.
That's close.
Nick Wright, 249 points. And Clint Garrison, 238. That's your top five.
Clint's laid it down every
Clint is very consistent, which, you know, that's one of the things that Timmy has always understood is consistency is more important than winning the top spot every race. You know, because it ain't very often that a driver puts down all 22 runs, you know, without a DNF.
That's right.
It's you know, it does happen, but more often than not, somebody either breaks or, you know, just has a fluke flip over like Daniel at Wildcat.
Yep, same as Wade.
Same as Wade.
Wade's had a little
You know,
hiccup
so that's
still in so he's had a hiccup and he's still there in second
he's
place.
still, but yeah, Daniel ain't out. You know, he's got some catching up to do, but I think he's at 217.
And little Tim too. So
Yep. And little Tim had a hiccup.
Had a little tire blow off there at Wildcat and couldn't finish the hill. So.
Yep. And then we got UTV Cup that we've already called. Clay Kaysen sitting at 293, but Cooper's right on his heels at 285. And then you got Dylan Dowler at 251, Casey Howell at 241, and Matt Myrick at 229. You know, Matt's sitting and doing some consistency as well. So
he told me he wants on that podium. He wants up there.
And he is nipping at the edge of it every time. He has been right there. So, you know, I think his consistency is a lot better this year. What other class we want to look at? UTV stock. You know, this a lot of people take this class as a beginner's class, and it's not.
It's not.
It's
those guys are fast.
And they're very fast. And the goal of that class is just to keep them like stock machines.
That's right. People out there.
So people that know,
they can relate to it.
Correct.
They can relate to it. I can go out there
and Daniel, like it. I would say Daniel's probably one of them that races as close to stock as it can be.
I agree. I mean, he might put some tires.
I don't think he's got exhaust on it.
No,
he's got suspension upgrades.
Yeah, but it don't have. I mean, it's no big turbo, no nothing. I mean, it's stock exhaust. All the fenders are on it.
I mean, you barely hear him coming.
Yeah.
But Cody is absolutely dominating in the Polaris. At 306, Robert Trainer at 267, Brandon Davis again 1 point behind at 266. And then you got Coy at 237 and Dylan Dowler at 237. So right now they're tied for the fourth spot.
And Dylan's had a turnover there at Wildcat too. I kind of messed with him about that on the live show. So
Yeah,
it just shows people are just running so hard. They're risking to do it.
Oh yeah, in the bouncer class at Hot Springs on the combined times from first to I think it was 6th or 7th. There's only a few seconds.
It's tight.
I mean that's anywhere from 131 to 137 or something like that. Just a few seconds across those top spots after combined time. So it's getting very, very, very tight. I mean, some of the wins were within hundredths of a second. So it's been pretty crazy to watch that.
What about the youth there? What's their
youth? Man, getting old and blind sucks. Ramsey Trainer at 309, Clara Hoback at 269, Easton Hilton 267, Dallas Heckley at 247, and then Nathan Ellison at 242 rounds off your top 5. I mean they're pushing hard. As far as bounty, Nathaniel Bell 267, Austin Tidwell 253, who I don't think we've seen him yet, but he's been using Nathan and DC to keep him in the points.
Yeah.
So Casey Howell at 206, Ethan Hunt 184, and Nathaniel Helton at 168, and then Dustin's right there behind at 140.
Medley, yep.
And the amateur class, it's also a new class.
Right.
It was a class for, and I appreciate the guys at SuperGrip and Brian over there. They wanted to put together this class because we had a few kids getting past the age of the youth class.
Sure.
And they wanted somewhere for those guys to continue. So we made that the teen/amateur, and amateur means it can't be the guys that are racing at the top, but it can be the guys that haven't done it, want to come out and see how it feels, and that'll help keep some numbers in that class. So
I got to hang out with Steve last weekend. It was good to hang out with him and his wife.
yeah, he I don't know if he'll be at Rush or not. I forgot to ask him. It's their race, so maybe one of them will be there. All right, we ready? You ready to take some numbers down? All right, Dan Driscoll, who's fun to watch.
22.
22. Brandon Davis.
11.
11. Clint Garrison.
Clint. 12.
Chris Grigg.
9.
Hopefully Chris is doing good.
Yeah, that's right.
I seen a post where he, I think he finally got out, and it was pretty cool to see, the community come together and try to get him some points. And so, a couple of guys stepped up and ran for Clayton and Chris, and it's cool to see that side of it.
That's right, for sure.
Connor Flynn.
So he had a good weekend. Number 13, Lucky Connor. Had a good weekend.
Cooper Bentley.
16.
Dan Bowman.
Oh, yeah. Oh, do you love this number 1?
Daniel Heckley.
Heckley. 8.
Dustin Medley.
Medley.
He stepped up to be a seasoned driver now.
Number 3. Number 3.
Ethan Hunt.
Hunt. 14. About how old he is.
Ethan Jones.
Oh, yeah. 19.
Jack Porter.
Oh, yeah.
Jack loaded up to come to Hot Springs
15.
and got on the trailer. They loaded the Jeep behind it. They was bringing the big double trailer. And one of my guys, Neil, he walked over and said, you might want to come look at this. Your drive shaft hanging out in the front. And the carabiner in the drive shaft had broke. And he
Loading it on truck.
Well, no, it had already, apparently it happened over there, and he just didn't catch it till Neil pointed out that it was broke. So anyway, he couldn't find the parts, but he did order them. I don't know if they're here yet. Jay Storts.
Oh, my man. Number 5.
Josh Krapinski.
Oh, yeah. You're going to have that forward play ready. 10.
Clayton Smith.
18.
Kenneth Cozine. He says unless something goes wrong, he thinks he's going to make it finally. He's had some rough luck getting his going.
17. Cozine.
Matt Holt,
Holt, 21.
Nick Wright.
Oh, yeah.
Matt's been on a roll lately.
Number 2, hey, he climbed a hill the other weekend. I was proud of him.
And took about 3 or 4 tumbles at Wildcat. I mean,
Stayed in it.
I think it's because his daddy's there.
That
making him step
that
up.
or Jeremy, his fan club.
Randall Key.
Keys, number 20.
I shipped Randall a wheel, so I'm assuming he's trying to get it back together. So we shipped the wheel out. He should get it tomorrow, I think. Robert Windrick Jr.
Number 7.
Tim Bacon 2.
Tim, 6.
And Wade Good.
Saving him, number 4.
I think that's all the work we got to do, isn't it?
I think so. Just people get ready to get there early. We're gonna be there Wednesday.
We'll
Come
be headed
hang
up
out.
Wednesday.
Might hit us a trail Thursday or something to get things set up. I know.
Last time I was there riding a trail, which it was for Ultra 4. I wasn't just
Yeah.
riding. I was putting up cameras. I broke a mirror off my Jeep. And it's still duct taped on there.
That's bad. You don't have time to work on your own stuff.
No, I just took some metal and some U-bolts and some black duct tape, and it's been holding up. That's been 2 years ago.
We need to let's try to get some trail ride for Thursday afternoon. We get everything set. Think like I say, Peanut and his crew have been working super hard. Should have all the racers somewhere to park back there.
We got work to do. We got to do another show.
That's right. We can do the show. We can knock it out.
You got us some UTVs?
Yeah. If you're in an area, we need some rentals. We don't have enough room on the trailer, and we're gonna be it's gonna be adult driven.
You know, the only riding I've really ever done at Rush was mostly when I do the Ultra 4 events.
Me too. That's me. I've never just like went there and rode.
You know, so I found that hot dog stand in the back of the woods one day. I was like, what the heck
There's
is
some
that?
cool riding there, you know. All the way across the road, go over to 3-pole, and
I think I've been across the road one time, but that was riding when we first went riding. People just showing me around.
yeah.
Well, let me go see if we got any questions that I needed to answer. I don't even know how to look at the comments on, I should, on Facebook, on YouTube. No, looks like we're good. I mean, all the people watch this are driving anyway. The rest of the world don't really care what the number is. They just want to watch them race.
Okay.
What do you think? Who's going to take it this weekend? After what you've seen so far this year, who's got the better chance of coming out on top? Or the podium? Can you guess the podium?
I'd rather not. I'd rather not.
I would. I tell you what, Brandon, I think surprised everybody with that fast run on round 1 at Hot Springs.
I don't can't say his name. How many times we said it tonight, but he's charging now to say his name. You know, he's cash out me. So Brandon, however many times I said, you just get up with me. I'll get my people to pay you. But it's so good to see him pumped up. When he's pumped up, you know something's fun.
He made the loop down there, and he looked at me and he put up the one like the question, like asking me, and I said, he just got all pumped up. I'll tell you another crazy thing at Hot Springs that was pretty impressive was Dustin Medley. He crossed the line, lays it on his roof, slides on his roof for 50, 60 feet, and then that front tire touched the ground, and he had enough know-how to just bump it and put it back up on the tires.
Trying to make a name for unfinished,
you know,
unfinished business.
It takes a lot to slide upside down in gravel like that.
Yeah.
Because you feel that.
Yeah, it's coming all this on his head.
And dust everywhere, and still know where the tires are and get it back on and then just slowly drives off like nothing.
You know, him and Wade both run a 70 point something and some change. Both of them did, and I think Wade Wade had him by a couple tenths of a second, but Wade come down there in that loose gravel and spun his around in a circle. I don't know what he was trying to do, but Medley definitely outshowed him at the end.
At the finish.
I don't know if
Wade done a little donut both times.
And y'all still doing the skinny pedal award?
We are. Bree and Matt and the crew, they handled all that.
Okay. It's been some good skinny pedals.
They gave, I think they gave the last one to Clayton.
Okay.
And I'm gonna say that probably was well deserved.
I agree.
Who you think should have it from Hot Springs? Who would have been your pick?
Jay Stewart had a pretty daggone him or right.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, that's just the skin. I mean, he held it to it. He was holding the pedal harder than he did longer than anybody.
Jay said,
it went away.
Jay said, I seen the tree coming, but I thought I had it missed. I said, well, you didn't.
I've hit several trees myself, so I like it, but I don't know if I was going near that fast, but I've definitely hit some
I give it to
trees.
him. He didn't check up till
No.
it just quit moving.
Sure.
He was still on the mat when it folded the front end off of it, and I don't think I've ever seen one tore that bad.
Any teasers about what we're gonna try to do for the hills there? Everybody, they got the famous jump.
The
there,
famous
right?
jump is there, but
Like, so we got a race next week. That is really risky.
and you know what? I don't want the jump.
Yeah,
I'm taking it away.
taking those. So it's
You
gonna be
won't,
something fun.
you won't have the jump. It's gonna be better.
I can't wait.
I ain't gonna tell you much more.
Okay.
But we're gonna be back on that side.
There's
EB and
lots
his
of ups and downs. It's gonna be some technical racing through there, so it's just
There
not
will be
gonna
some
be
technical
just
stuff.
straight up. It's gonna be lots of,
And it's been 2 years since we've been on that side, so it'll be a good time. I actually like that side better, but I think moving around some also keeps it fresh. And Rush
down
is
in
one
the
of those
bottom
places that lets us do that.
that first ledge is, it's pretty, even on that left side, if you look at it, it's pretty tall over there, really,
Yep. And that goes all the way back to what's on that spot of ledge right there.
Richie Keith, how it is.
There's-
You already,
I already know.
It's in your mind, you see that.
I mean, I was at the top of the hill that day, and I see him take off. And of course, I'm at the top, so I can't see. When he goes under the
Transition,
hill,
yeah.
I can't see. And then I just see the front tires come out of the top, and then the back tires, and it just keeps going
Yeah, it's like-
and going. And I was like, "Where's he going?" And that rig was brand new.
Yeah.
What rumor is Richie's about got his back together.
Can't wait, it'll be great.
So, Richie, if you're watching, somebody tag him. When we gonna see him?
Yep, love to see
He
him.
called me. It's been a month or two ago, but he called and said he about had it back together.
That's great.
So, well, if we ain't got nothing else to answer, I guess we're gonna get out of here.
Okay.
You got anything else you want to add?
See you there.
Later.
All right, so this is our XT tire, and this is the 35, 10, 15. It's the biggest tire that we make for a UTV. And this is the road compound. We have two different compounds. As you can see, it's kind of hard to squeeze these together. This is going to last you a lot longer if you're just doing trail riding on asphalt to get to the trails. If you're trailering and you're only going to be on trails, then I would recommend our trail compound. And it's much softer. Grip and grab those rocks really well. That's what the majority of our drivers that we sponsor use the XT trail compound. But we also have our AMP tire, and this is a 6-ply tire. The XT is an 8-ply. It's got really tough sidewalls, and in fact, one of our drivers took first place in the Bounty Series last race in Hot Springs with this tire. So those are the two main tires that all racers use. And you can get any of these tires and the wheels that they're mounted on through Rock Life as well.